Well, last time on Dragon Ball Super, we left off with, I think, Jiren tanking or dodging the final flash of Vegeta, and I think, yeah, he took down Vegeta, right? So from there, we start with a stare-off between Jiren and Goku, right? And when it comes to the fight, I really enjoyed it to a certain extent, okay? Because a few things that Goku did were different, but you know, me being a logical thinker and calculating and putting 2 and 2 together, a lot of what Goku did, you know, was not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, I mean, he started using his brain and he uses the instant transmission to place some landmines, right? And then the thing is that we already know that Jiren can hold the final flash to some extent before, you know, he let go of that. And we know he tanked the spirit bomb, right? And we know that both of these attacks are stronger than the landmine. So if that is the case and this guy, you know, got rid of these attacks, or at least avoided one of them, you should know that these landmines are not going to do anything. So I was happy that Goku was strategizing and doing something different than just, you know, going in with a barrage or something like that. Like, I was really happy Goku did that. But the landmines are not going to do anything because this is Jiren we are talking about. This guy can almost tank anything, and I said almost because he did not tank Vegeta's final flash, alright? So for those people who are saying he tanked it, he did not, because if he tanked it, the attack would have not gone past him to the bleachers, alright? Jiren did not tank that attack, so I'm happy about that. And I really liked how he almost got rid of Jiren by using the Destructo Disc in order to slice off a piece of the arena, right? And then Jiren fell off. Now the thing is, he almost got Jiren. Goku almost got Jiren. And then Jiren's used a lot of the debris to jump back up. But the question is, you know, logically it's not possible because he would need to propel himself from these pieces, right? And you know, they are not solid because they are in the air. He needs to propel himself by standing on something, and these things are not solid on the ground, they are in the air. So logically he should not be able to do that. And the only logical explanation for this is that Jiren flew, because if you really look at the footage, it kind of looks like Jiren flew. And the thing is, this guy has been you know, breaking the rules of the tournament. The first thing is do not fly, right? Or one of the rules is do not fly, and Jiren meditated. Now you could say maybe he was focusing his ki or whatever, which made him levitate, but you know, at the end of the day, it is still levitating. You are not allowed to levitate in any form, which is what flying is, and Jiren did that and he got away with it, you know what I'm saying? But then again, it's Zeno who is determining these rules, and he's a kid, so he's gonna do whatever he wants. Basically, there are no rules, it's just do whatever Zeno says or follow what Zeno says and you'll be fine. That is pretty much it. So we have that part, and then we have Dispo vs Frieza, right? So Dispo keeps dragging Frieza on his tail and he slams Frieza into the rocks, and then he gets up, right? Frieza gets up, and then Dispo says, how are you able to survive this? So Dispo was definitely underestimating Frieza. Frieza says, do you think an attack like this is going to do anything to me? And the thing is, it is true, because these people have, you know, powers beyond gods, okay? We have Super Saiyan Blue, which was first unlocked. That is a level above Super Saiyan God, and Frieza trained for a short period of time and was able to achieve that. At this point in time, these people are so strong that normal, you know, rocks and all that kind of stuff is not going to do anything to them. And now I know that the tournament ring is made out of a rock, which is the hardest in all universes, I believe, or I can remember. But the thing is, they are strong, you know what I'm saying, so they can stand that. And Frieza says, this is not going to do anything to me, and then Dispo is surprised, because the thing is, that is, you know, a red flag for Dispo, because he thinks that these attacks that he's delivering are doing something when they are not. So the basics of what Dispo can do is useless, right? He's gonna have to try even harder. And the thing is, Dispo is not even that strong. The only thing he has is speed, and that's it. Without his speed, he can easily be rocked by anyone. Anyways, we have Topo vs Android 17 and Gohan. Android 17 says, you know what, let me just drag out Topo from the arena by trapping him in my barrier. And I always thought about different ways in which Android 17 can use his barrier, and you know, one of these methods was to trap someone within the barrier with him so he can take them out of the tournament, right? It's just like the Pride Trooper who created a barrier and got pushed away by Android 18 kind of thing. But then Android 17 is trapping Toppo inside of it, and he said to Gohan to push them out, but Gohan hesitated, and it said in the spoilers that Gohan hesitated. Now people say that Gohan did not hesitate, but he did. Toppo hit Android 17, which caused the barrier to break, and then Gohan fired a Kamehameha, but after he saw Android 17 getting hurt, he kind of hesitated, and that is when Toppo got away. Okay, so Gohan did hesitate, for those people who pay close attention. Now my question is, why is 17 the only person in Universe 7 that can actually produce a barrier? I mean, these people are advanced and skilled in learning techniques as well as, you know, firing techniques, so it's like, why is Android 17 the only person who can produce a barrier? That kind of doesn't make sense. But anyways, this is Dragon Ball Super, and the writing is not top notch, but it is what it is, right? Just take the show as it is and just get on with it. So now we have Jiren vs Goku and Vegeta. Now the thing is that Vegeta gets a new transformation, which everyone was anticipating, and we kind of knew because of the episode preview as well as the new ending, right, which kind of spoiled that Vegeta was going to get a new transformation, right? The thing about this transformation is, all we know is that it is a limit breaker form. So basically the Grand Priest said Vegeta broke his limits, okay? So if that is the case, then it is a new limit breaker form. Whether this is good enough to counter Ultra Instinct, we do not know yet. However, what we do know is that it goes on par with, you know, Kaioken Blue Goku, because Vegeta and Goku were attacking Jiren all at the same time at the same speed kind of thing, and they were throwing Jiren off because it was not synchronized. So Jiren kind of had a hard time trying to figure out the pattern in which they were attacking, since it was not synchronized, and that is what threw Jiren off. Alright, so I'm kind of explaining how everything is working at the moment. Now the thing is that I want to know how you unlock this transformation and what makes it so different from the regular Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, so this is, at the moment, let's call it beyond Super Saiyan Blue, right? Because Goku said that Vegeta went beyond Super Saiyan Blue, so let's call it beyond Super Saiyan Blue. Let's talk about Vegeta and what he wants, because I think out of every single person within the Universe 7, right, all the fighters, Vegeta is the only person with a legitimate, you know, wish to have. I don't think that Goku would revive all the other universes back, because think about it, he even forgot to revive King Kai, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Goku's not gonna wish for all the other universes back. If anything, he's probably gonna wish for food, or, you know, a stronger opponent than Jiren. Is just what Goku is. He's naturally not intelligent. Well, it's Super anyways, because they just want to keep him dumb, and, you know, there's that Goku that everyone likes, right? So yeah, Android 17 and 18, I don't think they really have any wish, but the only person which I think in Universe 7 has a legitimate proper wish or a motive is Vegeta, right? Forget Frieza and his, you know, world domination or universal domination nonsense, because it is Frieza. We kind of know what his wish would be in a way. Vegeta wants to wish back Universe 6, right? Because they are the opposite of Universe 7, and the universe actually contains Saiyans which he wants to see, you know what I'm saying? And he did make a promise saying, look, I want to wish you guys back. So he takes it personal, because he doesn't just see it as Universe 6, you know, erased. He also sees his race erased. And the thing is, in the past he wasn't strong enough to, you know, save his planet from Frieza. So the fact that he actually has a chance to save Saiyans from another universe, you know, that gives him a legitimate proper reason for him to fight within the tournament of power, except from just his life. Now the thing is, after he got his transformation, or when he was getting his transformation, we got a flashback of Kaba and all that kind of stuff, and I know that it increases the transformation weight, and I kind of felt that when he was transforming. However, it's like they should have added his family in there as well, because he is not just fighting for the Saiyans, he is fighting for his family as well. Like, that would be your #1 motive as to why you are in the tournament, for survival, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that the emotional weight would have been more bigger if his family was included as well, you know what I'm saying? Especially Bulma, because the voice actress of Bulma died. So yeah, by including Bulma in there, that would kind of, you know, increase the emotional weight, since we know what happened to the voice actor and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so Goku and Vegeta transform, they get their new forms, they attack Jiren, right? And even though they managed to get a hit or two onto Jiren, we still know that Jiren is hiding more power, as he is not as equally frustrated, and Vegeta said, this is all I've got, right? And if Jiren is still countering this and it still has more power, it means that whatever they are giving right now is not good enough to take Jiren down, because Jiren is not worried. He is not worried at all. So I think the only resolution to this is to fuse, right? Because they still have the option of Potara fusion. And if they do not take Jiren down, well, then Universe 11 wins. Even though they have the numbers, if they do not take Jiren down and Jiren takes them down, that means basically that he's going to take out the rest, which will be more easier since the rest are weaker than Goku and Vegeta. So yeah, they need to fuse in some kind of way to defeat Jiren. That is the only way I see. I don't see them defeating Jiren individually or together, because they did demonstrate themselves in full power against Jiren, and he kind of countered both of them, even though they threw him off a bit. But that's it. That's really everything covered in the episode in depth, I think. And my next video is going to be more about, you know, Boruto and all that kind of stuff, because that's what my subscribers, or most of my subscribers, are here for. With that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I might have sounded a bit, you know, weird in this review because I am sick, right? Hence why I barely, you know, uploaded last week. So yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed my review or / breakdown, and I have nothing more to say. Bye.